My name is Kayla, and this is Kayla Makes It, my YouTube channel where I share all the crafty things that I like to do. Basically just like a grown-up show and tell. So I have not been around for a little bit. It's been too long since I recorded a video. The last video I recorded was just a very short one so that I could show you the, sorry, I keep looking at my dog. But the short video so I could show you the little puppy that I crocheted for my grandpa's funeral services. Odie, come here. No, come here. Come here. You want to see everybody? Come here. Hi. It's getting so big. He's a good boy. Aren't you a good boy? Gonna hang out with me for a minute? So anyway, I apologize for being out for so long. I've just a little update on everything. I've been just in general overwhelmed with all of the busyness of life as of lately. So I did a lot when my papaw was sick, and then when he passed away, as far as helping get the funeral planned and all of that. And then I just gave myself some time to hey, stay out of that. I know, I love yarn too. Stay out of that. Ow, don't bite me. So I gave myself some time, and it's also a busy time at work. We have a lot of new staff coming in, and part of my job is training new staff, so we're busy there. And then my oldest is graduating high school. He graduated this past weekend, and his open house is this coming weekend, so I'm in the midst of planning all of that. And I haven't slowed down on the projects. I've tried to slow down on things that I'm testing. I'm currently in one of my last testing projects, and I will give you an update on that one. But other than that, I wasn't going to test anymore, but an Instagram friend reached out to me and asked if I would like to test one of her pieces, and I couldn't say no. It's very cute and pretty and appropriate for the summer, so I'm actually very excited to test that one. A lot of the reason behind that too is because I want to have more clothes that I've made, whether it's sewing or knitting or crocheting, and so it kind of checks one of those boxes, and I'd love to help her out, promote that pattern, and we both get something out of it. It's kind of nice. And once I get started with that pattern, I will share more when I start that. But I will start that, I think, this Friday. I'm not sure when this is going to get posted, so June 7th. So I'll start that one. So this video is just, one, a catch up on, what's been going on with me. Oh, and the other big thing, and one of the biggest reasons I haven't been able to record a video, is I've been sick for weeks. I had some viral sickness, and because I'm plugged in and he's caught in the cord. So you okay? You okay? He's caught in the cord, and he was pulling on it, and it was moving my camera. Okay, he's sat down. Maybe he's settled for now. Anyway, so I've been sick for a while, and it was just like a viral thing, but I had a cough with it. I had to call into work several days, and I just felt awful. And I was having trouble like with my breathing and everything, and my cough just hasn't gone away, and so I haven't really been in a place where I could talk or teach or do anything without getting into a coughing fit. So over the last couple days, I felt better, well enough to kind of get back to a normal routine. But before I could record, I had to catch up on other things like the house and laundry and you know, we had the graduation, and there's just been a lot lately. So I think, well, my immune system isn't great anyway because I'm on medication for my ankylosing spondylitis, and so I tend to get sick easier. And on top of that, I think my body was just, it had given up because of the stress and just everything going on lately. So I feel like I'm finally getting back to normal a little bit. Still have a lingering cough, but my doctor said that probably lasts a while. So here we are. I have a different angle for you. I don't know which angle I'll end up using. Honestly, this one, we're just being real. I'm in the middle of moving my craft room stuff around again. Like, after I record this video, my husband doesn't know it, but we're gonna be moving my desk around because I don't know, I need this space to be more functional, because even though I've had this space for probably about a year now, maybe not that long. I'm bad with time. I've had it for a while, but I don't feel like I've been able to use it to its full potential, and that's because I just don't have it set up the way it would make sense for me to use it. So that's my goal, that is not yours. Do not chew on that. Do not chew on that. What can you chew on? Let me find you something to chew on. What did I do with all your toys? Here. Chew on this. Okay. He loves his toys. I'm gonna insert a photo right now of him from last night where the kids had the living room all cleaned up, and then he, one by one, took all of his toys out of his toy box and had them all over the floor. It looks so funny. And he's cute, so here's a photo. Okay, so yes, he's cute. I know. I love him so much. I love you, Odie, so much. Okay, so anyway, back to the room. It doesn't make much sense, and I want it to make sense. I'm getting rid of a lot of things because I just feel closed in here, and I want to be able to use this space. So I've also thought about all of the aspirations of crafting that I have, and I need to narrow it down. What those will end up being, I don't know. Knit and crochet and sewing, not as much as knit and crochet, but knit and crochet and sewing have been a huge part of my life for many years, and I don't think I'll ever step away from those. But there's a lot of crafts that I aspire to try, and there's not enough time in the world. There's not enough time. I plan on living for eternity, and hopefully there's craft supplies in heaven, but even then, I don't know that I'll ever get around to everything. So I'm gonna be very choosy on what I spend my money on, what I spend my time on, and with that in mind, I've decided to get rid of a lot of things that I thought I would probably do at some point. And in the future, it may cause me some, you know, I may have to make some difficult decisions, or, you know, some urge may come up where I'm like, oh, I want to do this. Oh, I had that stuff at one point. Why'd I get rid of it? Now I have to buy it all over again. No, I don't, because I need to stop and tell myself, you don't need to do that. You don't need to buy everything you need for a hobby you don't even know if you like. But I know I love, I love knitting and crocheting. And I like sewing. There are times I love it, but I like sewing. And there's things that I want to be able to make that kind of go with my knitting and crochet, like project bags and whatnot, or things that I want to combine with crochet. So that's where I need to spend my time and energy on, getting better at those things, trying more creative things within those realms instead of just going to another hobby. So There are a few things that I like that I'm going to continue, but there are many things that I am downsizing on. So here in about 3 weeks, because I don't have enough to do, here in about 3 weeks we're having a yard sale, so timing's right. I'm going to get rid of some things, and you know, then I'll have, you know, it won't make getting rid of things as tough, because then I'll see people getting them and it might start up conversation, and I can make new friends and be like, oh, you like to do this? I thought I did. No, I don't, but I do love to do this. Do you love to do this? I don't know. Anyway, it will be okay, but I need to get rid of it because it's too much mentally on me to be surrounded by stuff and not be able to do the things I love because I'm just drowning in things. So I want to be more intentional. I want to have the things around me that I love, which means I've gotten rid of so much yarn already. So I'll put a picture in here too to show you, or maybe it's a video clip. It's a video clip, and I shared it on either Instagram or YouTube. I can't remember. This just shows you the stuff in the clear totes is what I have kept, and then the bags, the trash bags, clean trash bags, but the trash bags are all the yarn that I've decided to get rid of. So more than half of my yarn I got rid of, and it was great yarn, and I spent money on that yarn, but I don't feel joy when I look at it like I did maybe when I bought it. Or maybe my tastes and my plans have changed for the things that I want to work on. So I got rid of it so that I have space for the things that I love and know that I will use, or at least love looking at, until, you know, I figure out what I want to make. The possibilities are endless. The possibilities are great and exciting for the things I want to keep. So the other stuff I let my mom, my grandma, my niece, my daughters, and then my daughter's friend who is learning to crochet. She's watching YouTube videos and I'm teaching her. My youngest Ainsley doesn't want to learn to crochet. She started a little bit a couple years ago, but she doesn't love it, and so she's spending time doing things she loves, and that's not one of them. But her best friend really wants to learn to crochet, so she got some yarn, and we've had a little lesson already, and this coming weekend we'll have another lesson. So that's something she's passionate about. I'm happy to support that and get her excited about that. So they all got to dig into the yarn. And that pretty much took care of all the yarn, so I'm happy about that. It's all going to good homes. And now all those totes are up here. I used to have like the, which I'm getting rid of those, but I had little open baskets, like front open baskets that I had some yarn in, and I want to keep it all protected. So I put them in clear totes, but they're smaller clear totes, so they're more manageable for me because I can't lift a lot of things. Like I deal with fatigue and pain from the AS and stuff. So smaller totes are more manageable. Clear makes it easier for me to figure out where something is. And I kind of organize it a little bit, like all my cottons together, all of my, some of my like worsted weight plain colors are together. A lot of my like big twist yarn, and so I kind of know a general place to start looking for something there. So that will probably change a little bit more as I organize the space, but all that to say, this view is this view because I'm in the middle of changing things around, and it's a crappy backdrop, but that's okay. It's going to change, and hopefully probably not the next video because I have a video plan that I want to record before I have a chance to move this stuff. But after the next video, hopefully we'll have a nice fancy new view. So this video might be kind of long because I'm already at 15 minutes and I still need to show you what I'm working on, what I finished. And I'm sorry, it's been so long, I can't remember what I've showed you, what I've talked about. So we're just gonna go with it. And oh man, he is loving that toy. He's tearing it apart. So I'll show you some things that I've acquired and project. I'm not very organized. There's much more organized YouTubers out there. I am not organized at all. Right now we're lucky I'm here. Okay, so I'm gonna start with some finished objects, which you can kind of see. Woo! I've shared him on my Instagram. So just because I didn't make notes and my brain's failing, but I'm going to write out the patterns, pattern designer, and if I can't remember what yarn and stuff I used, then I'll kind of include those notes and I'll just like insert it for a second right afterwards, because honestly that'll probably be easier for me to do than to do a description. But just so I don't mess up any names and patterns and all that good stuff, I will insert some stuff right after each thing. But this is a crappie pattern and I believe it is free. The pattern is free. So definitely go check it out. It's adorable. I love it. This one does not have a home yet. It doesn't have a home yet. I don't know what I'm gonna do as far as like where it's gonna go or anything like that. But I need to keep it put up because Odie would think that this is his own toy and he cannot tear it up. Great thing about this is I love the yarn I use. I use it for the first time, but it's those Big Twist Petites. And these are all the colors I was able to find, except for this. I think this is a different one. I actually think it's yarn from Walmart. And I made his little eyes kind of crooked. He's just so cute. And the pattern was very well written, easy to follow, and so cute. And I believe she's got some other Hello Kitty and Friends type patterns. I'm pretty sure she has Hello Kitty at least. So check those out. One of my friends from work wanted a hat. So I knitted the Zoom hat. Again, this is actually the second Zoom hat I've made. The first one I'll show you here in a second. But this yarn is I Love This Yarn Prince. And the name was probably like Blue Black something or other. I think I talked about it a little bit in another video. I can't remember exactly, but I like this. It's got like the top, when you do the decreases, has like these 3 ridges that kind of make a, I don't know what to call it, but so then the top of the hat, you kind of get like a triangle round-ish shape. And I love the way it ended up. And then it ended up with the strange, like the black with the black strand ended up right in the middle of the hat, but I don't hate it. Like, I think it's very cute. And she wanted a hat. This is for the, just as a reminder, this is the birthday box. Birthday box. We do birthday boxes at work. So for our department meeting, that's that little stinker. He chewed my cord. I'm gonna have to tape that. It's fine. It's fine. You're lucky you're cute. Sorry, I have to do that every once in a while because my breathing is still not completely back to normal. What was I saying? Oh, the birthday boxes. So like if my birthday's in November, at our November department meeting, I will get to open a box for my birthday that everybody who works there will like throw something small-ish in. And so that's one of the ways that we celebrate and boost morale and have a good old time. So for this year, 2024, instead of getting whatever I normally buy to put in a box, I put little coupons for a handmade gift from me. So I will either knit or crochet anything from like a hat, scarf, headband, ear warmer, dishcloth set, hand towels, amigurumi, anything that they choose like that. So my friend Michelle chose a hat, and she's got navy blue winter coat, and I didn't see the winter coat in person. I've probably seen it, but I don't pay attention to things, so I can't really remember. And it's summertime, so it's been too long since I've seen it. But I'm really hoping that the navy blue, like there's a million blue colors in this yarn, and I'm hoping one of them matches her coat. So she didn't pick out the yarn, but she said something to match my blue coat. So I hope that she will like this. And it is, it's a very simple pattern. Like, I don't knit a whole lot, and I was able to handle it. So, yeah, I really love it. And I think it would be great to make my sister-in-law a hat with this. She's got a lot of hair, and I think something like this would fit comfortably over, I mean, she's got a lot of curly hair, and I think this would fit very comfortably over her hair. So I don't know if she watches this. Haley, if you're watching this, let me know what color you want, and then you know what you're getting for Christmas. Okay, so since we're on the topic of the Zoom hat, I'll show you the other one. You've seen me work on this one for a while, and I absolutely love, like, my personal enjoyment while making this one went really, really fast because the yarn's a bit bigger. This is a little bit smaller, so we ended up with the tiniest bit smaller. Well, it's kind of about the same size. I don't know, but this one is like same design up top for the decreases. It's just very pretty. And this ended up longer than this one because I felt like, so like if you wear it with the brim or edge of the hat like not folded, it ends up being kind of a slouchy hat, which I love. Like, I would wear it like that all the time if it were me. So when my friend Jessica from work, because this is her birthday box, hey doggy, don't be getting into anything over there. But it can be folded up and worn like this. Well, I didn't like, this was very, very tight for the size of needles I used, and it wouldn't fold up very nicely and be comfortable, so I kept it as a non-foldable brim. That's what you call it. And so I just made it shorter. But this one has this. And hopefully I haven't taken pictures or given it to her yet, obviously, because I have it right here. But I'm gonna give these to them tomorrow. But I just love this. I love the drape of it, and it's fantastic. I love it. So I'll include all the information on that one. Stay out of my yarn. Stay out of my yarn. Stay out of my yarn, puppy dog. He's my best friend. Are you my best friend? Come here. Come here. He's my best friend. Can't hardly see him because he's so dark. When it's dark in the house, you can't tell where he is until, like, you see this part. I'll include another photo I took of him, which is hilarious. I changed the brightness on it. I had to turn it all the way up just so you could see his face, and then everything else is whited out. So here's that. Are you a good boy? Are you 100% good boy? Yes. I can't not baby talk my animals. It provides such stress relief. I love it. Okay, so I have a couple things I got from Temu. Temu? I don't know. Do we call it Temu? Anyway, I'll show you those in a second. I'm gonna show my works in progress. So this one, I'm almost done. I finished one. This is for my youngest. How fun are these? This is my first project using 9-inch circular knitting needles. I actually started on double pointed and then I discovered 9-inch and fell in love with that instead of double pointed. And she loves, like, she's not gonna use this for warmth. She's gonna wear these this summer. This is because this is like one of her favorite things to wear, are these fingerless gloves. So I made her this one, and I used a YouTube tutorial, and I will link it in the description. And I am finished with the cuff and just started the body. I've got probably, I think, just 1 or 2 rows done of this part. And yeah, so I'll be knitting on that for a little while. I'm using these little things we got off Temu. They're little. I probably showed these before, but they're little like hair ties, like little girl hair ties. But I use them as stitch markers. But for this, I use it to tie my needles together so I don't lose my stitches, because I am so afraid of dropping stitches because I'm not great at fixing them. Oh, I know, puppy, you want to go back in. I'm gonna let him in real quick. Okay, so yeah, terrified of dropping stitches, so I put that little thing on there to hold those in place. And see my cute little stitch marker? I made that a long time ago. It's like it's just a charm that I added another jump ring onto. So I've been really into itty bitty knitting, and I love this. I didn't think I'd love this so much, and I love it so much, I'm gonna make me a pair. These will be perfect for my office. My office gets cold, and when I'm using the computer, it'll be perfect. This yarn is from Hingston Handmade. It is sock yarn, and it is called Pucker Up. I'm pretty sure she's still selling it. I was just at the Hoosier Hills Fiber Festival. She was set up there and she had some of it there. So it is still available as far as I know. I love the way it ended up pooling. Look at the stripes I got on that. It's fantastic. And then on the ribbing, I kind of got warm colors over here and the cool colors over there. I love it. I think it turned out awesome. And I'll be done with this one in no time, because once I figured out how to make this should fly by. Another thing that I'm working on, because hopefully I told you one of my goals for 2024 is to knit some socks. So I started some socks. You may remember this yarn from a previous yarn haul. It is the Regia, this is electric neon self-striping yarn. And you get the neon oranges and yellows mixed in with the variety of grays. It is, at first touch, it's not as soft as this other yarn, but it is very squishy and soft. It's a different kind of soft, if that makes sense. The other one, I believe, is superwash merino and nylon sock, and this has got polyamide, I think. Yeah, this is 75% virgin wool, 25% polyamide. And I have finished the ribbing. I have the, what do you call that? I don't know what you call that. And then I've started the heel of the sock. It's kind of in a mess right there. but it'll, like, it's there. And I'm using a tutorial on YouTube from the Crazy Sock Lady on how to knit vanilla socks on 9-inch circular needles. And I'm using the same little hair tie thing to hold my things together so that my stitches don't fall off. And I'm so proud of myself. I messed up and I fixed it. This part here, I had messed up and I was able to pull it back and fix it. And I'm so proud of myself. It looks a little wonky, but I'm a little wonky. My skills are a little wonky. That's okay. Yeah, so I've been busy. It's a busy week at work and I don't have much time in the evening because I'm putting in some long hours. We're doing some rounding and stuff. So I'm knitting and crocheting and stuff, but I don't want to get started in something that if I put down in the middle of it, then I'm going to get confused and forget. Like, I want to work on this on an evening that I have time to, you know, pay attention. So this may wait a little bit until I pick up that part of it. And I'm making the size small and realized that's way too small for me. So my grandma, she's got tiny feet and she's gonna get this. And I already told her and she's really excited about it. So I'm excited for her to get them. Let's see. Oh, fun thing. Tomorrow I'm meeting someone, I think it's about 40 minutes away from me. I'm driving over, they're having like this knit crochet night at a coffee house and it's after work. So there's plenty of time for me to go, like to get there after work. And we're gonna hang out for like an hour and a half. And I don't know who all is gonna show up. I'm really excited because I get to meet her in person tomorrow. And I'm gonna try really hard to get there. I mean, something's gonna have to happen for me not to get there because it's coffee. And I don't care how late it is, I'm still gonna drink it. And it's knitting or crochet, whatever I end up taking. So I need to get to a spot in one of my projects where I can just mindlessly go. Because this would be fine, but I'll get that done in no time. So I need more. Okay. Sorry, thinking out loud there. But anyway, I'm very excited about that. Okay, so I'll show you some of my Temu things I got. Because I was using these little things to tie my needles together, I decided to grab some of these and try these out. I've never used them, so we'll see if those work. And then I've never blocked socks. I've never made socks, so I've never blocked socks. So I ordered these things. I don't even know if they're gonna be any good. Oh, they feel very flimsy. These may not be great, but they weren't that expensive, and I guess they're worth giving it a shot to see if they work until I get something a little better, I guess. So that's those. And then I got this. I haven't even opened it yet. And I'm not a huge fan. Not a huge fan already. I don't like the feeling of that. But I got this to wear with this shirt I'm making. It's a skirt. The material is not great. Okay, so the review of this is not great. And honestly, this is probably gonna make me sweat. It's just gonna hold in the heat. But it might work for pictures for what I wanna do. But I was wanting something with kind of pinks and purples and orange to bring out part of this yarn of this project I've been working on. So Made by Mac here on YouTube is in the middle of having one of her patterns tested, the Lemon Drop crop top. I am testing one of them. I'm so excited. You guys have seen the yarn before. Just to remind you, oh, wrong yarn. Where'd it go? There it is. Just to remind you, it's this beauty, okay? Okay, everything, it's focusing on everything else. Hopefully that works, maybe. I can't even tell because I can't see. But this yarn is from You Knit I Dye, and I'm making the Lemon Drop crop tank. And I'm almost done. I just need to do the bottom edging and do the straps up top. But it is so squishy. It's turning out beautiful. And I was hoping that this skirt would look cute with it and pull out all of those colors. So I think it's actually gonna do the job. So I don't know if this is a long-term outfit, but it's cheap enough it'll work for some pictures. And so when I finish this up, this will be a nice, really anything ends up high-waisted on me because I'm so short. So that should probably work out pretty good because this is a crop shirt and I'm not like huge on showing my belly, but I like shorter shirts sometimes as long as I'm wearing something high-waisted, you know, just for a variety of, you know, styles and outfits, whatever. So that's the plan with this, but can we just take a look at how beautiful that crochet stitch is? Like, sometimes when you think of crochet, you think of like very distinct lines, but look at the fabric that makes. It is gorgeous. I love it. It's so squishy, it's so soft, it's perfect for the summer. I can't wait till I finish it, and I'm hoping to finish it tonight. This test is due at the end of this week, so I have this week, but that'll give me time to block it and all that stuff. I want to try it on before I block it to see the difference that blocking makes with this, but I think this is my favorite so far that I've tested for her. It's just, and let me tell you, when you use good yarn, it makes a difference. Not that, you know, I love all yarn, I really do, but now this wasn't cheap, that's for sure. But I mean, this is I love it. I can keep it forever. And I'll layer it in the wintertime, so I will literally wear it all the time. Okay, so yeah, stay tuned for this and a finished object video and hopefully some awesome pictures to share with my new skirt. You never know, maybe I'll love this skirt more than I think, but right now, not crazy about the material. We'll see. Okay, now there will be a video coming out hopefully soon as I go through all the yarn that I got at the Hoosier Hills Fiber Festival from this past weekend. I spent a lot of money. I did. But like I said in the beginning of the video, I made room for those things. I will not get back all the money I spent on all the yarn that I'm getting rid of or that I've gotten rid of, but I'm in a better place overall. And now this yarn that I just got will be added to my stash, and it will make me happy overall to be able to look at what I have and be inspired and really enjoy the projects that I'm making. So, okay, that's all I have for now. Thanks for joining me. Sorry it's been so long since we've hung out. You know, let me know what you guys have been up to. Let me know what you think of the things that I've made and that I'm working on now. And if you have special plans for the summer, I'm staying home this summer. I'm gonna sit on my porch. I'm gonna play with my puppy. I'm gonna knit and crochet. I'm gonna have a yard sale. I'm gonna move my craft room around and organize it. So I've got plans. I'm gonna go hang out with my grandmas. Yeah, might go swimming. I don't know. Doesn't take much to make me happy. Life is simple. When life is simple, I'm happy. So I hope you guys have a blessed day. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you next time. Bye.